Now let's talk about load-induced range of motion restriction. So believe it or not, you're not the only one controlling your range of motion. Your nervous system has some say in it as well. If load, speed, or stability exceeds what your body can safely control, your nervous system will restrict your range of motion to protect you, even if you're trying to force it. But here's the key distinction. The nervous system is the mechanism, the ego is the cause. Your nervous system restricts range of motion in response to a perceived threat. Your ego creates that threat by choosing a load that the muscle can't control through a full range of motion simply to move a heavier weight from A to B. So when ego drives load selection, it puts your body in a position where restriction is inevitable. Either way, the outcome is going to be the same. Shortened range of motion, tight stabilizers, tension shifting to joints and connective tissues, and the target muscle loses the stimulus. This isn't a technique issue. This isn't a discipline issue. This is either your body protecting you from a load it can't control, or your ego forcing your body into protection mode in the first place. And once your system perceives a deep lengthened position as a threat, you're not going to be able to just push into that range of motion. Your body's too smart. It's going to protect you, no matter how strong you are or how hard you try to force it. A perfect example of this would be a flat dumbbell press. Now let's say 60-pound dumbbells are an appropriate load for you for training your pecs. Not your shoulders, triceps, and pecs, your pecs. With that weight, you can control the eccentric, pause at the bottom, open up your chest, and sink into a deep stretch with good form. Now let's compare that to grabbing the 120. The moment you pick them up, your nervous system is already responding by how much heavier the load is. You can immediately feel it and how much stabilization is required just to hold on to the weight. And once you lie back and kick the dumbbells up, even more muscles start assisting. Shoulders, forearms, triceps, not to press the weight, but just to keep it under control. And then as you start to descend, it becomes blatantly obvious. You're not going to make it all the way down. You're not going to make it halfway down. You're not even going to touch your chest. And you definitely can't sink into that deep stretch in the bottom like you did with the 60s. Your body simply won't allow it. Why? Because entering a deep lengthened position under a load that you cannot control is perceived as a threat. So your body responds by shortening your range of motion, tightening stabilizers, shifting tension to areas like the shoulders and the triceps. And this prevents the pecs from being the prime mover and allows the other muscles to take over. But when you use the 60s, which was an appropriate load, the opposite happened. You could open up your chest and expand into that deep stretch and really sink into that deep lengthened position. You can sit there and pause in that opening without collapsing. And you can keep the tension exactly where you want it, in your pecs. And those 60-pound dumbbells might be lighter weight, but they're the load that actually works the muscle you're trying to target without the synergistic compensations and allows you to train in the fully lengthened position where the greatest hypertrophic response lies. So it's your job to choose the weight that allows the muscle you're trying to work, not panic, not stabilizers, not synergistic muscles, to actually do the movement, because that is how you're going to get the best growth.